Shoulder pain holding you back? Whether you're lifting, reaching, or just going about your day, the supraspinatus could be the hidden culprit. This small but mighty muscle plays a key role in shoulder flexion. And in today's video, we're going to show you some great exercises to target to help improve function, reduce discomfort, and improve range of motion. Stick around, your shoulders will thank you. In today's video, we're going to show you 5 great exercises that target this muscle specifically. For those who don't know me, my name is Dr. Zach Greenwade here at Performance Sport and Spine in Seattle, Washington. So what exactly is a supraspinatus? Well, it's one of 4 muscles of your rotator cuff, and it sits right along the top of your shoulder blade under your trapezium. And this muscle helps stabilize your shoulder as well as raise your arm up overhead. 2 commonly prescribed exercises for the supraspinatus are the empty can and full can arm raise. Now, however, research shows that these also recruit the deltoid, this big muscle on the outside of the arm. So if you're truly trying to recruit just the supraspinatus, research shows that these first 3 exercises that we're going to show you are better options. Seated external rotation. So with our arm on a bench about shoulder height, we're going to grab a light weight. If you want to start with no weight at all, that's totally fine. So we're going to bend our elbow to 90 degrees and our shoulder to 90 degrees. With our other hand, we're going to place it on the top part of our shoulder, just above the spine of the scapula. That's the supraspinatus. In this position, we're going to rotate our forearm up to 90 degrees, slow and controlled, keep the elbow in contact, and then return to the starting position. 2 errors I see is that people only go part the way up. Make sure to go as far back as possible, progressing to 90 degrees over time, and then keep each joint at 90 degrees. Don't let your wrist come in. So keep it square and perpendicular. Rotate up towards the ceiling, pause, and then return to the starting position. Shoulder rotation. So laying face down on a bench or bed, we're going to have our shoulder joint at 40 degrees, our elbow straight, make a fist with a thumb. Keeping your glutes and abs lightly squeezed because we don't want to arch our back. We want to have the movement through our shoulder and shoulder blade. We're going to lift our arm up towards the ceiling, pause, and then return to the starting position. Make sure to keep your elbows straight and really try to force your shoulder to do the motion. Don't let your body rotate. So again, lightly squeeze the core and abs, lift up, and then return to the starting position. 2 regressions you can do is only lift it up halfway, as we demonstrate here, or put your hand on your head and then just lift your elbow up, pause, and then return to the starting position, and then progress to the full version as your strength increases. The prone external rotation is probably the single best exercise for isolating activation of the supraspinatus. So laying face down, we're going to bring our arm and elbow into that 90-90 position with our thumb facing forward. And then using our shoulder, not our elbow, we're going to activate the back of the shoulder and that trapezium, bringing your arm up to parallel, and then return to the starting position. Make sure the motion goes through your shoulder joint and not your elbow. 2 common errors, again, is not going all the way up to 90 degrees and making sure your elbow stays out and not letting your arm come in, but make sure it comes up at a 90 degrees, hold, and then return to the starting position. For the full can, use a light weight or no weight at all. We're going to be in the 45-degree scapular plane, so not straight out, not forward, kind of a diagonal. And then using that shoulder muscle, we're going to raise our arm, elbow straight, up, keep the core braced, and make sure the motion comes through your shoulder. Don't extend the back. As you raise your arm, you should feel tension in the top and back of your shoulder. Try to go as high as you can, but return to the starting position. Another good option for this exercise is a PT band. So stand out with the same leg of the arm, elbow straight, raise up as high as you can. Now the tension is going to increase as you put resistance on the band, so you probably can't go as high, but this can kind of add a different dynamic in terms of the band resistance. And again, use your upper part of your shoulder, elbow straight, return to the starting position. Last exercise is the empty can. So again, with our elbow straight, raise your weight up. Now you can't go as high as with this one and come down. Now this does maybe close off structures a little bit, but this isn't inherently bad. You shouldn't do this exercise if you have pain, but it is an option to kind of build internal rotation with shoulder flexion if that's what you need. Another good option for this exercise is a PT band. So stand out with the same leg of the arm, elbow straight, raise up as high as you can. Now the tension is going to increase as you put resistance on the band, so you probably can't go as high, but this can kind of add a different dynamic in terms of the band resistance. And again, use your upper part of your shoulder, elbow straight, return to the starting position. Thank you for watching our video on evidence-based exercises for your supraspinatus. These are 5 of the best. We give you good context when to use them and when not to use them. If you did find this video beneficial, please like it and subscribe to our channel. We have a lot of other great videos.